back on Born Before 64, and we're now explaining what a G-clay is, Caryn. What's a G-clay?
Okay, G-clay can be a G-clay canvas or it can be a fine art print. So, for instance, this is an original watercolor and ink that my aunt did. And so this, we took a series of these and we did some prints off of it. So this is a fine art. It's made with archival ink and it will last about 100 years as long as you don't spill water on it. It will last 100 years. But there's a big difference between this and something that somebody prints off their regular printer. It's just not the same.
It's a different process, G-clays.
It's a different process. It's, it's a different process, but it's also, it's high, this is like a fine art watercolor paper. So there's a big difference on the mediums that people use. This is the same image. This one is as a canvas. And so we did a wrapped G-clay canvas of it. So it depends. This would save people money on framing because you have it as a whole piece. You don't have to put a frame on it. So this just shows like the difference between these. So this again is like the high quality. It's not the same as a canvas transfer, which is done from, as explained before, which is done from generally posters, and it's just a very different. It's not a faux. It's not a faux canvas. It's a high quality. So that's a good example of the different. Going from an original to a paper print, which is on watercolor paper, to a wrapped gallery wrap G-clay. So that's a really good example of the the different. Like this is my favorite painting. It's a 4 foot by 5 foot at home, and this is one of the first ones I did. The client wanted a 36 by 48, so I got it printed onto here, and what she wanted me to do is hand embellish it with gold, and only the gold. So she wanted the gold to pop out, so I used 2 different types of gold, and then we cropped it to a 36 by 48 and made a large piece for her dining room. Wow. So this is a sample. This is my favorite painting I have, but which is neat. So this is, again,
how long did it take you to do that?
This one took ages. I kept painting on it, just tiny, tiny little bits. And then I was working on probably 5 or 6 other paintings at the same time. So this one took months and months and months.
How many hours a day do you work, Caryn?
I work, painting, sometimes I don't get to paint because I do all the marketing and networking and emails. But then painting, I generally, my days can be from 7 in the morning till midnight by the time I get everything done that I need to do. So, and I work 7 days a week for the most part. I don't stop. So, but yeah, I don't paint enough lately because I just don't have the time to do it.
Right. So let's talk about some of the pieces right here that you have. Let me hold this one up. I love this. I absolutely, for soccer guys, this is really a cool.
This one I call, let me see the name on the back, I can't remember, but I try to put,
you got it upside down.
Yeah.
It's
called the Kick, so I put a soccer ball in it, and this was like kind of an abstracted sort of a baseball and a basketball, and then it was supposed to be like, I did it actually for a fundraiser for a local school, and then forgot to get it to them on time, so I still have it, but it's just something, I was trying something different. And this is something, I've sold a lot of these. This is on wood also, and I put, some of the puzzle pieces and 3D'd it. And then you can put a frame on it. You can, have them stand alone or just put a frame on them. They're just, fun,
That's really
fun pieces.
Cool.
Yeah, I have,
funky.
I have some of the other ones, but they are, I don't have them here. But that's kind of a sample of that. And this is something I really like is, again, metallic. So I was painting in LA at my cousin's house. I bought some paints because I was there for a couple weeks, so I said, I got to paint. So I did a series with some of the metallics, and this is kind of where my metallics started from. So when you have them in the different lights, these are really neat. This is the mate to it is up there, but see how different it looks right now in the dark?
Really dark.
You can't see the metallic part of it.
Right.
But when you have it in the light, these are companion pieces. It completely changes it.
Right. That's for sure.